Hello, this will be a channel message for you, for your highest good, and I trust that it found you at the perfect time. I really appreciate you being here with me in this moment, and as always, I love you so much, and I am so proud of you. I'm talking to somebody who's so intuitive, So intuitive, so tapped in. You might be feeling really psychically activated at this time. The energy is so potent. And there is something about your energy is what I'm getting. There's something about your energy here. This really magical quality. Feels expansive. It's magnetic. And your ability to embody this magic, which is your soul's truth, this is manifesting itself as opportunities in your life. I'm hearing that there are people around you who really admire what you're doing right now, and they don't even understand what you're doing. Like, even if they don't understand why they're so attracted to you, why they vibe with you so much, it's about your energy. It's because energy doesn't lie. You understand this? And I don't think, like, I'm just calling it how it is right now. I don't think you guys are in the pursuit of external validation. It's not an ego thing. There's just this understanding that the opportunities being received by you and these relationships are a reflection of all of the amazing work that you've been doing on yourself, healing this relationship with yourself, seeing your self-worth, seeing your value, seeing yourself as somebody who is a magical, limitless soul spirit. And from this place, Spirit wants you to dream big. Look around and see all of the magic that you're creating in your life. You just connecting with this message, connecting with this reading today is a reflection of this magic and this work that you've been doing on yourself, because you are so inherently appreciated just for being here, just for showing up today in this space, in whatever form you are embodying right now, however it feels. Doing this deep dive into yourself, doing the shadow work, working with the emotions. And I so deeply appreciate you taking the time to do this deep dive, because we often feel like we have to balance this out with mundane responsibilities and life stuff, you know what I mean? So I appreciate you being in this energy and surrendering to this process. I get the Seven of Cups and the Moon. So deep, hey, like so deep. Scorpio, Pisces energy. Throw a bit of Cancerian action in there as well. Watery, flowy energy, doing this deep dive into your psyche. Developing a deeper understanding as to who you really are, seeing your magic, and understanding that there's some kind of process that we need to surrender to right now in making a decision, making a choice. For many of you guys, this is about the next chapter, the direction that your life is going in. I feel like many of you are ready for some spice, ready for a bit of excitement in your life. I'm talking to such a powerful collective right now, because there is a deep reverence for the emotions, for this psychic intuitive ability that you're tapping into. And there is also this really playful, childlike, curious energy that is so excited for what is on the other side of this. Guys, you are channeling some serious energy right now, I'm telling you. And I feel like there's a choice that's already been made here. Like, paradoxically, you're developing this higher perspective through surrendering and going deep within yourself, right? Travel might be significant. Like I said, some excitement in your life, vacation, all right? You got this high perspective. You're wearing this cool hat, okay? You're making this decision. You're making these choices. And we're trying to honor how we feel, and we're trying to honor this energy of the wild dreamer, right? It's interesting because I get the Page of Cups underneath the Seven of Cups, right? So expansive, working with the inner child right now. And I feel like it's interesting because there's this new moon energy happening right now. And you wouldn't often associate the new moon with surrender and letting go. But I feel like right now, you're making these decisions. You're in the space of the imagination of the dreamer. And you're exploring, where can I plant seeds and set myself up for this next chapter in my life where I don't have to hold on to the things that do not serve me anymore. I don't have to settle for the relationships, the situations, the experiences that are not honoring my creative potential and my inner child's needs. Going so deep within yourself, embodying this soul's truth. There's so much transformation here as you embrace more of a flow-based living. And it gets fun, right? This is where things start to feel fun, like we're in creator mode. And you might be dealing with all of the emotions that come with this because it's a deep dive into the psyche, especially when you're doing things like breath work, deep meditation, bioenergetics, working with fascia and the lymphatic system, right? You can access emotions deep within you that you didn't even know were there. So I'm sending you all of my love at this time, right? And again, I appreciate that you are doing this work. I get the Horsey card, which, like I said, you've developed a higher perspective here just by going deep within yourself. But the Seven of Cups, it is a confusing kind of energy. And like, here's what I'm getting, like Scorpio, Pisces, right? It's like alluring in a way. Like it's seductive. Like it can be easy to get lost in this kind of energy. And that's why I like to personally carve out this time for myself to just be in the imagination, right? And just like allocate time to be in that dream space. But you might be exploring right now some emotions that have been maybe clouding your judgment. I think it's such a good time to work with these frequencies of things like shame, things like guilt, having to settle for things that do not serve us anymore. You might really be deep into this and exploring how this has kind of been clouding our judgment in the past and creating this inability to make objective decisions which are for our highest good. Maybe working with addictions here. Really deep shadow work taking place. I'm getting a lot of activity in the heart chakra right now, some kind of opening in this space. And I'm getting something about the root chakra as well. Again, this idea of like settling or being really fixated on some kind of material safety, coming from a place of not having that strong sense of self-worth. So we've had to maybe put the dreaming on hold or make choices that didn't necessarily honor these needs of the inner child. But right now, you're seeing how capable you really are. You're choosing yourself. You're taking your power back. And you understand that you don't have to make a choice that is going to maybe fit some kind of like logical understanding as to what we maybe should do based on some old narrative or cultural expectation or whatever, some kind of illusion of safety. You're making a choice here that is honoring your soul's truth. You're making choices that are honoring your authentic truth. And like I said, this is manifesting itself as real opportunities, real tangible opportunities and relationships in your life. And under the Page of Cups, I get the Tower. Like I said, I feel like the choice has already been made here, and I don't think that this has to be some kind of cataclysmic event, because I see you going with the flow here and surrendering to this process. And I think we're ready for this foundational aspect in our life to shift. And you're going to wake up and you're going to find yourself in a different energetic space, in a different timeline, right? Because you're healing your heart space and your root chakra, and you're seeing yourself as somebody who's worthy of experiencing safety and support in this life. And it's a beautiful thing. You're more interested in making choices and choosing relationships and opportunities that are going to feed you. Choosing relationships that are going to meet you where you're at. There's something about being drained settling for the safe option and then having our energy drained. You guys are not doing that anymore. You're walking away from something that has been taking your energy and giving you nothing back. And you're choosing the opportunities that are going to feed you and sustain you moving forward and are going to help you build this dream life. You're being asked to dream big. Believe in the impossible right now. Trust this visionary energy that you're in right now. Trust your imagination and your ability to change your objective reality with this imagination. If you know, you know. You guys understand just how powerful you are right now. And there's something about, again, this decision already being made, because nothing will come of this current situation with this void of course moon. Nothing will come of this current situation, because we need to step outside of our comfort zone and move into this next chapter, this new reality that is a reflection of our value and a reflection of our magical quality, a reflection of our magical identity, right? Fantasy might be significant, something about, I don't know, Harry Potter. It's like magic, right? Mermaids, dragons, I'm getting, might be significant. Snakes, Queen of Swords in reverse, my goodness. Mother wounds might be significant for some of you. A harsh role model, a harsh support system. The opposite of the dreamer, right? The old support system that maybe told that Page of Cups to get back into the closet kind of thing. Hey, so look, Harry Potter. Harry Potter, what did I say? Get back into the closet. But not anymore. Not anymore. This is big, guys. This is like big transformation taking place right now. This is the owl dropping off the letter. Like this is literally you guys getting invited to Hogwarts right now, I'm telling you. This is the shift into the new reality where you wake up and you're in this castle. There's a tiny little castle on this card too, and down this little Seven of Cups. You can't even see it probably. Sort of white outline. This is where you wake up in that castle surrounded by like-minded people because you see your value. You see your worth. Many of you have graduated from this old situation and now it's time to step forward. You've graduated from the old cycle. It's done. You don't need to exist alongside these people anymore. They are nothing but negative contrast in your life. They are here to show you what you don't want to experience, and they have been here to teach you how to take your power back. This Queen of Swords in reverse played a role in your life, and they have taught you how to take your power back and see your worth. And many of you have had to do this on your own or with little support, right? Or just having to figure it out as you go. You've been learning how to trust yourself. And this has been a very long process for many of you. But what I'm getting is that it has been incredibly rich and rewarding. And now you find yourself with options, with choices, with freedom, ready for something more, ready for something better, something that's freeing, something that's exciting. You guys are ready to have some fun in your life, to create some magic, right? To sprinkle fairy dust everywhere you go, right? To turn heads. You guys are ready to glow up. You guys are ready to be yourself. Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles, right? You're very focused on this. You know what this is all about. I'm talking to somebody who is absolutely picking up what I'm putting down right now. You've been focused on this. You've set the intention for this life. You've set the intention for this next chapter, for this expansion. Guys, you've set the intention for this transformation, and you have been working very patiently, very consistently every day, showing up and pouring energy back into yourself and healing that relationship with yourself. Self-talk might be significant. Mirror work might be significant. Unraveling yourself and extracting yourself out of this old energy and an old program that was given to you by somebody who didn't appreciate your magic. You have been very consistently showing up every day and healing this. Virgo energy, and I get the 10 of Swords, guys. The ending to the old belief system. Swords, thoughts, belief patterns, right? This is the ending. And I love this 10 of Swords because there's so much available to us, right? As we leave the old behind, but we don't necessarily see what is on the other side of this horizon. This is your confirmation that the old program, the old pattern, the old chapter is coming to a close. You're a magical star. You're a magical soul spirit, and you're ready to take this next step outside of your comfort zone, get on that train, go to Hogwarts, get on that train, okay, go to Hogwarts. Let's keep it together, okay, we're in deep, okay, we're getting a bit nervous, but that's okay. We're good. You've got your own back. You know how to show up and be your best friend and talk to yourself in the right way. You know how to be authentic and share yourself and share your magic, even when not everybody understands. Like I said, like there's people who like you and vibe with you. They don't even understand why. There are people who don't agree with the way that you're showing up or the way that you do things. They don't see the magic, right? And that's okay too. Making these choices, making these decisions when it comes to the direction that you want your life to go in, it's not about being understood. It's not about playing it safe anymore. You guys might be kind of polarizing, right? Authenticity can kind of rub people the wrong way, right? It can trigger people. It can show people things about themselves, right? Again, like I was saying before, mirror work with yourself, but acting as a mirror for other people, showing other people the choices that they've made. Working with the moon, I'm getting, is really significant right now. 7 of Swords in reverse, right? Working with the moon, with these cycles, these natural cycles, honoring how you feel, honoring how your body feels, what your emotions are telling you, understanding that it's time to do this deep dive into yourself and honor this energy of the wild dreamer and be in the imagination right now and let that guide us and inform us, right? Go with the flow of that. There's a part of us that wants to rest and dream and explore and imagine and practice some kind of like practical magic here, and you guys are done being in the closet and hiding yourselves, right? 7 of Swords in reverse. There's something about stepping out onto the stage as this authentic version of self because you're ready for it. And even if other people don't necessarily understand, even if not everybody gets you, that's okay. And that truth, healing the emotions around that, is allowing you to move forward and be seen and receive support. The Empress, right? Growth, abundance, fertility, change, expansion, right? Wild growth taking place right now as you heal some kind of fear around being seen without that mask. And you're patient enough, you're grounded enough, and you're consistent enough to embody this energy, you know, in a way that works for you, in a way that is healthy. And that's part of what this deep dive is, coming to an understanding of, okay, what is healthy for me? What is the right choice? What makes me feel good? What is my intuition telling me that I know that I have to do? 8 of Pentacles, so disciplined, so mindful, so in the present moment. Healing some kind of escapist tendency, right? Again, carving out that time to be in the energy of the dreamer and turn this into conscious dreaming without getting lost in it, without getting overwhelmed by the emotions, without feeling paralyzed, right? You guys are acting on this consistently, showing up, pouring into yourself, making the decision to choose the countercultural action and rest and dream and imagine and practice magic. And this, guys, this is the result. This is the result. The Empress, like, let's go, guys, let's go. This is a whole new world being birthed through you. Because of the choices that you're making to put yourself first. To not hold on and settle for situations that don't serve you. Belief patterns that don't serve you. You've done so much work to get here, and you're choosing certain people, places, and things, or just choosing certain actions, choosing a direction in your life that honors who you really are, authentically, a limitless soul spirit, a magical being. I get dancing with stones, movement, teamwork, partnership. Guys, you're going to Hogwarts. I'm telling you. Teamwork, partnership, the right people coming in at the right time because you're out there. You're putting yourself out there. You're showing yourself. And people find this so attractive because you have this creative essence. You have so much creative, magical potential being channeled through you right now, and you're honoring that. I get creative expression. Trust your vision. Dream big. Believe in the impossible. Teamwork, partnership, communication is key. With this Gemini energy, guys, it is all here for you. I am so proud of you. Thank you for doing this work, doing this deep dive into yourself, stepping outside of your comfort zone and moving into this next chapter of your life. It is so well deserved, and you are so magical, guys. You're incredible. So with that being said, thank you so much for sharing this beautiful, magical, expansive, communicative, expressive space with me. And I absolutely cannot wait to do it all again in the next reading. So much love to you guys. Bye-bye.